yeah, there's a disagreement in terms of whether this is a real fight or an exhibition, but really that's really falling on the side of Mayweather, since apparently he already signed the contracts, the deal was already done, he took some advances apparently on the actual agreed upon terms of the contract.
I want a real fight, so he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight, and he got his advance, so. There's no reason to make excuses of that.
Floyd the other day spoke to reporters in Vegas and stated,
just for the record, what the public doesn't know, Floyd Mayweather signed not one, not two, but 3 different agreements.
Floyd Mayweather just broke his silence on the massive controversy surrounding.
Floyd Mayweather has finally spoken out about the big over getting paid early for his rematch with Manny Pacquiao. And what he says next has shocked the boxing world. According to sources, Floyd admitted at a private event in Las Vegas that he took upfront money not just for the Pacquiao fight, but for 3 separate deals signed between October and December 2025. Witnesses say Floyd gave a full explanation of why he now wants to turn the official professional fight into an exhibition, even though he has already cashed the advance payments.
and he also declined to show how much money he has already taken in advances on the 3 contracts. So according to Pacquiao Promotions, he's saying that Floyd took out advances, cash advances or whatever. So he's already been paid money in advance before the actual event, and now there's this huge conflict.
Reports suggest Floyd's explanation centered.
Reports say Floyd focused his explanation on protecting both his business interests and his legacy at the same time. Insiders claim Floyd told the group that taking advance payments is normal for big money fights, and he has done it his whole career without problems. According to those who heard him, Floyd said something like, "I have been in this sport for 30 years. Advanced payments help handle cash flow for training camps, taxes, and investments."
And I win. And sometimes I'm like, damn, well, we want to see him lose once, or we want to see something happen, because all he do is win. This is what God wanted.
Then Floyd shifted to explaining why he wants the fight.
Floyd said his legacy as an undefeated champion is worth more than any single paycheck. He also said risking that record in 2026 makes no business sense at all. Insiders report Floyd told the group, "My record is priceless. Why would I risk 50 years of perfection for one more fight when I can earn the same money in an exhibition?"
When he was over the hill, well, I'm older than Pacquiao. And then they say, oh, he fought De La Hoya when De La Hoya was over the hill. We both was in our 30s at the same time. You know, then they say, oh, he didn't fight Canelo at the right time. Well, I was almost 40. Canelo is the same age that.
Sources say Floyd also talked about the financial pressure rumors going around. Reports indicate Floyd admitted he is dealing with several lawsuits, including unpaid rent for a Manhattan apartment of over $300,000 and jewelry debts to Miami shops adding up to millions. According to people at the event, Floyd said these legal matters are being taken care of by his lawyers and do not show his true net worth or financial standing.
Whether it was in a similar spot, because he made so much cash, and if you invested even in common stocks, you should do pretty well. But, I mean, listen, Mayweather never flies commercial. He's only flying private.
So he doesn't own his own plane? Right.
I don't know. Remember at one point he said he was buying like the jewelry district building.
Yeah, and they said
that wasn't true.
Was yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know this man's finance, but this guy told me that Mayweather is in financial problems.
See, here's the part about actually losing your money when you're on that level and you know.
Floyd said that taking advance payments for fights helps him keep cash on hand while his legal team works through different disputes without hurting his lifestyle or the money he puts into training.
I don't even know what to think about it at this point. Obviously, signing multiple deals and getting in advance and having them pay you ahead of the fight. I mean, like, is that normal? Does that happen?
I mean, you. Nah. Ocho. I've known players that they burn through their money. They take out an advance on next year's salary.
Nah. The accusations from Pacquiao's team about breaking the contract came up directly while Floyd was explaining himself. Insiders say Floyd brushed off claims from Pacquiao's camp that he is violating signed agreements.
Is Pacquiao Promotions. So I want the record to show that. Manny Pacquiao Promotions, Mather, that's the one who's coming and saying that Floyd is in breach of contract. Pacquiao never wanted an exhibition. Quote, to put it bluntly, he doesn't want to do a pro fight suddenly, and he wants to do a pro fight when he was signing contracts and taking...
Floyd reportedly said something like contracts get renegotiated all the time in boxing. Nothing is final until both sides agree on every detail. If Manny's team thinks they can force me into a professional fight, they are wrong. Sources say Floyd believes he has legal reasons to change the fight from professional to exhibition based on standard boxing contract language that says bout terms depend on athletic commission approval.
It all comes down to how the deal is presented, who is backing the deal, and who are the people involved, and then how many people are involved, right? Just so you don't have any extra pieces that are not needed there in certain conversations.
People who were there say Floyd then went through the 3 separate agreements that were mentioned. Floyd explained that one deal was for the Pacquiao rematch set for September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas. The second deal covered his exhibition with Mike Tyson, originally planned for April, but now moved to May in Congo. The third deal involved the Mike Zambides exhibition in Athens, Greece, scheduled for June. According to insiders, Floyd said he signed these deals on different dates with different promotional partners, and each one had standard advance payment structures that allowed him to get parts of his guaranteed purses right away.
It's just, I never really took any abuse, in the sport of boxing. Still extremely healthy, work out every day. And, I got an exhibition with Mike Tyson also, another exhibition in Greece.
Floyd's reason for setting up several fights before the Pacquiao match seems to focus on staying in shape and making as much money as possible. Sources say Floyd told the group that taking exhibition fights against Tyson and Zambides gives him useful ring time to improve his reflexes and timing without putting his professional record at risk or taking heavy punishment.
3 different dates, 2 different parties that ultimately got intertwined in a month of January, and this is all related to his return to professional boxing. First one, October 24th. The second one, November the 6th. The third one, December 14th. He received money.
Rounds, not just training in the gym. Insiders claim Floyd said you cannot recreate real fight conditions during practice. I need those exhibition rounds to be ready for Manny, whether the final fight is professional or exhibition. Then the talk shifted to why Floyd prefers an exhibition over a professional match. Reports say people who heard him explain that at 49 years old, he is past the point where proving himself as a competitor still matters. Floyd said he has already done everything possible in pro boxing: 50 wins, no losses, world titles in 5 weight classes, and nearly $1 billion in career earnings. According to sources, making the Pacquiao rematch an exhibition protects his legacy while still giving fans the big show they want. Floyd reportedly answered the criticism that he is afraid of losing to Pacquiao. Insiders say Floyd laughed at that idea and said he beat Manny clearly in 2015 when both were younger and in better shape. Floyd said if he was going to lose to Pacquiao, it would have happened 11 years ago when Manny was more dangerous. Sources say Floyd's exact words were something like, "I am not scared of Manny Pacquiao. I already proved I am the better fighter. This is about business choices and protecting what I have built over 30 years." The Netflix streaming deal also came up as a factor. People there say Floyd explained that Netflix reaches over 325 million subscribers worldwide, which means huge viewership no matter if the fight is called professional or exhibition. Floyd said exhibition status does not hurt the event's entertainment value or earnings. Insiders say Floyd mentioned Netflix prefers exhibition because it lowers legal risks and regulatory problems in different countries where the fight will stream live. Floyd's legal team's view on the contract dispute was also discussed. Sources say Floyd explained that his lawyers believe Pacquiao's side is misreading the signed agreements. Floyd said that while he did sign documents in October, November, and December, those agreements had clauses allowing either side to ask for changes to fight terms, including pro versus exhibition status. According to people there, Floyd said, "My lawyers are sure we are not breaking any rules. The contracts have flexibility built in exactly for these kinds of talks." Then Floyd spoke directly about the advance payment issue and why it does not lock him into specific fight terms. Insiders say Floyd explained that advance payments are standard loans against future earnings, not payment for completed work. Floyd said if the fight does not happen or the terms change a lot, the advance gets recalculated or paid back based on the final deal. Sources claim Floyd has taken advance money on dozens of fights over his career, and terms have changed many times before final agreements were reached. Manny Pacquiao's team fired back quickly after Floyd's comments became public. Reports say people close to Pacquiao's camp say the team's representative released a statement calling Floyd's explanations desperate attempts to justify breaking his word. The representative said Floyd signed specific documents with electronic signatures, including device IDs and IP addresses, proving he knew exactly what he was agreeing to. Sources say the statement included Floyd can try to rewrite history, but we have solid proof that he signed for a professional fight 3 separate times and took money each time. Pacquiao's camp also responded to Floyd's claim about contract flexibility. Insiders report that the representative said the agreements Floyd signed have no clauses allowing one side to change pro versus exhibition status. The representative said Floyd's legal team is trying to create confusion where none exists. According to sources, the Pacquiao camp's position is that Floyd must either honor the professional fight he signed for or return all advance payments and face a lawsuit for breaking the contract. Boxing experts then began sharing their views on Floyd's statements and the legal situation. Reports suggest Teddy Atlas said on ESPN that Floyd's behavior is classic Mayweather taking money while keeping his options open to change terms if things do not suit him. Atlas said this is exactly why the first Mayweather-Pacquiao fight took 5 years to make, because Floyd always negotiates from a position of maximum power. According to insiders, Atlas said Floyd believes the rules do not apply to him the same way they apply to other fighters. Stephen A. Smith's take on Floyd's admission was apparently harsh. Sources claim Stephen A. said on First Take that taking money for a professional fight and then trying to turn it into an exhibition is close to fraud. Stephen A. said advance payments create binding money obligations, and Floyd cannot just take the cash and then change the basic terms of the deal. According to reports, Stephen A. said this is why people do not trust Floyd. He takes your money, then tries to rewrite the agreement. That is not how contracts work. Max Kellerman looked at the legal side on his podcast. According to insiders, Max explained contract law principles, saying that advance payments for future services do create binding duties if the service details are clearly spelled out. Max said if Floyd's contract said professional bout in exchange for advance payment, changing to exhibition could be a major breach. Sources claim Max said the dispute will likely end up in arbitration or court unless both sides agree to a compromise. The Nevada Athletic Commission's position became important when reporters asked about approving the fight. Insiders say commission officials said they have not received any fight application from Mayweather or Pacquiao's camps yet. The commission said that pro versus exhibition status must be stated on the application, and both fighters must agree before approval. According to sources, commission officials said they will not approve a fight where the two fighters disagree on basic terms like pro versus exhibition. Floyd's money situation became a big topic after his advance payment admission. Reports say financial experts looked at Floyd's recent lawsuits and spending habits. One expert said Floyd's lifestyle costs more than $20 million a year, including private jets, luxury cars, jewelry, real estate, and paying his staff. According to sources, the expert said Floyd may have cash flow problems, even with his huge career earnings, which explains why he is taking advance money on several fights at once and scheduling 3 bouts in 2026 after years of limited activity. Joe Rogan's comments on his podcast apparently went viral. Insiders claim Rogan said Floyd taking advance money and then trying to change fight terms is exactly what someone in serious financial trouble would do. Rogan said Floyd's recent exhibition opponents like Logan Paul Deji and John Gotti III suggest he needs money but wants no real competitive risk. According to sources, Rogan said Floyd is addicted to the lifestyle. He needs constant cash to keep it up, but he is not willing to actually fight real fighters anymore. This Pacquiao situation proves it. Legal experts looked at possible outcomes if the case goes to court. Reports say one sports lawyer said Pacquiao's team has strong grounds to sue for breaking the contract if they can prove Floyd signed agreements that clearly said professional bout in exchange for advance payments. The lawyer said Floyd's public statements calling it an exhibition could be used as proof that he intentionally broke the deal. According to insiders, the lawyer estimated Pacquiao could seek damages, including return of the advance payments plus extra money for lost opportunity if the fight falls apart. The Sphere venue's position added another problem. Sources claim Sphere officials said they have done site visits with both camps and Netflix for a September 19th boxing event. But the Sphere said they have not received final contracts or deposits yet. According to reports, Sphere officials said they are ready to host either pro or exhibition but need clear answers on fight status before finalizing production plans and ticket sales. Netflix's role in the dispute became important when reporters asked about their preference. Insiders say Netflix representatives refused to comment on pro versus exhibition status. But sources close to Netflix said the streaming platform invested a lot based on Mayweather versus Pacquiao as the main attraction, and they care less about the classification than making sure the fight actually happens. According to people familiar with Netflix's position, they believe either format will bring in huge viewership. Betting markets reacted to Floyd's advance payment admission and his attempt to switch to exhibition. Reports say major sportsbooks stopped taking bets on the fight until the status is final. One oddsmaker said pro fights and exhibitions have completely different betting rules and payout structures. According to sources, the oddsmaker said, "We cannot offer odds when we do not know if this is a real fight or just an exhibition. The difference matters a lot for betting." Floyd's next steps became the focus after his explanations. Insiders claim Floyd's team set up a meeting with Pacquiao's representatives and Netflix executives to solve the dispute. Sources say Floyd is willing to compromise on some terms, but he absolutely will not agree to professional status that puts his 50-0 record at real risk. According to people close to Floyd, he sees this as his final position in the negotiations. Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.